Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of water, or watching the clouds float across the sky, is by no means a waste of time. It is a form of nourishing the soul, giving it space to breathe and rejuvenate. When we allow ourselves moments of pause, we reconnect with the rhythms of nature, and in that silence, we find the true essence of who we are. Rest is not something we earn as a reward for hard work. It is something we inherently need as human beings. In a world that glorifies busyness, we must remember that rest is not laziness, but an essential part of growth and productivity. Rest allows us to reflect, to heal, and to come back stronger than before. It is in those moments of stillness that we can hear the whispers of wisdom and creativity waiting to emerge. The importance of rest is often overlooked in a society that equates value with productivity. Yet, it is in the quiet moments of rest where we find clarity, where our bodies recover, and where our minds are free to wander and dream. To rest is to honor ourselves as beings, not just doers. When we rest, we recharge not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally, ensuring that we have the strength to face life's challenges with grace. Without rest, we cannot truly live. Rest is not merely the absence of work, it is the presence of peace. It is the time when we reconnect with ourselves, our loved ones, and the world around us. Rest allows us to savor the sweetness of life, to reflect on what matters most, and to prepare ourselves for the next phase of our journey. In rest, we find the balance we need to thrive. In a culture that celebrates constant hustle, rest can feel like rebellion. But the truth is, rest is not a weakness, it is a vital part of our well-being. We need to recharge our energy, replenish our spirit, and rejuvenate our minds. Without rest, even the most beautiful journey can become burdensome. Rest reminds us that we are human, that we are deserving of care, and that sometimes, doing nothing is the best thing we can do for ourselves. Rest is an act of self-love. It is the time we take to renew our energy, to let go of stress, and to nourish our bodies, minds, and souls. When we rest, we give ourselves the gift of being present, of savoring life's simple pleasures, and of finding peace in the midst of chaos. In a world that demands so much of us, rest is our way of saying, I am enough as I am. Rest is a form of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to step away from the constant demands of life and give ourselves permission to slow down. Rest allows us to restore our energy, reconnect with our inner selves, and approach the world with fresh eyes. Without rest, we lose the ability to enjoy the journey, to appreciate the beauty of the present moment, and to create with joy. We often think of rest as something we do after the work is done, but rest is part of the work. It is in rest that we integrate our experiences, process our emotions, and restore our bodies. Rest is not an indulgence, it is essential to our well-being. Without it, we cannot be our best selves. It is in moments of rest that we find the clarity, creativity, and energy we need to move forward. To rest is to trust that the world will keep turning without you, and that is a radical act of faith in a world that pushes us to constantly do more. In rest, we let go of the need to control everything, and we allow ourselves to simply be. It is in that state of being that we reconnect with our inner wisdom, and we remember that life is about more than just getting things done. Life is about presence, joy, and peace. True rest is not just about physical relaxation. It is about allowing our minds and souls to breathe, to release the constant chatter, and to reconnect with a deeper sense of purpose. In rest, we find the space to heal, to grow, and to gain new perspectives. When we prioritize rest, we are not choosing laziness. We are choosing a more meaningful, balanced life where our inner peace and happiness are valued as much as our accomplishments. Rest is the bridge between where we are and where we want to be. It is the space where transformation occurs. In rest, we allow ourselves to step back from the constant doing, and we give ourselves permission to simply exist. In that existence, we find renewal, we find inspiration, and we find the strength to continue on our journey with more clarity and purpose. We live in a culture that is obsessed with doing, but in the quiet moments of rest, we rediscover the beauty of simply being. Rest is not the enemy of success. It is the foundation upon which true success is built. Without rest, we lose touch with our creativity, our intuition, and our joy. Rest is the wellspring from which all meaningful work flows. Rest is sacred. It is the time we give ourselves to pause, to reflect, and to heal. When we rest, we honor the cycles of life, acknowledging that just as nature moves in rhythms of activity and dormancy, so too must we. To rest is to nurture our bodies, minds, and spirits, creating the space for renewal and growth. It is through rest that we can truly thrive, not just survive.